This is the MaxPreps Rivalry Series, presented by the Army National Guard.
West Potomac used to be Fort Hunt High School and Groveton High School. They combined to make West Potomac, and that occurred back in 1980, I want to say 88 or 89. I can tell you just from being here for 7 years that if we play on Saturday, tonight there will be a party somewhere, and there will be kids from TC, and there will be kids from West Potomac, and then it starts. And it's been started all week. The National Guard was here today. They were here today and said that they've been over at the school, and the kids over there are excited about the game. Our kids are excited. It's just one of those things. We're separated from West Potomac by 495. If you live inside the city limits on this side of 495, you go to TC Williams, and if you walk under the underpass, you go to West Potomac. So there's that neighborhood rivalry thing, and so that's how it started. But we've had pretty good teams here. They've had pretty good teams, and some years they're really good, we're not as good, and sometimes we're really good, they're not as good, and it doesn't matter. Once you start playing the game, and West Potomac gets on a field at TC, or we get on their field at West Potomac, everything goes out the window. It's just all about that game, that day.
Well, actually, I was at George Washington High School, which is now middle school, and T.C. Williams was a high school, and also we had Francis C. Hammond, which all of us was 5 or 10 minutes away driving, but we all were rivals against each other. And when they told me my senior year I had to come to T.C. Williams, I didn't want to come at all, but it happened. They made one high school in the city, and we came here. It was very tough from the beginning because we were rival schools. All three were rivals, and we had to come together and play against guys that we were actually competing against from my 8th grade year all the way up to my junior year before I came here. So it was very difficult coming from George Washington to actually combine, and then we had the different cultures to deal with, and it was pretty tough. It feels good. I was looking at them kids' faces that are sitting out there, and I can just envision and see myself sitting in, not just same the cafeteria, but back then, and I know the excitement some of them going through. Ones that's really serious about the game. And it's just exciting for me to be here and to be a part of this, and for them to ask me to come here and talk to the kids. It was an honor. And I'm just rooting for them and hope they go further and further in the playoffs.
Well, it's just a lot of focus, man. It was just try to not get distracted by all the amusement, all the hype that's coming around. The key is just keep my mind focused and stay on the prize that's at stake. Well, it meant a lot to me because we put in a lot of work on and off the field during last winter after the season when we came up short, when we played them guys at their house. Even though we won, it was a heartbreaker that we didn't get in. So this year, that we worked twice as harder than last year, and we get in, it'll be just a great feeling, a dream come true. It's typically a tough rival battle each quarter, head-to-head matchup, good physical, aggressive game, a lot of sportsmanship. But it's a rivalry that's been going on for years before I even got here. But when I've been here, it's been a battle to the ages, to last second buzzer. So it's been a great rival.
It's been awesome. It's been a lot of interaction with the kids, a lot of motivation. It's really been such a wonderful week. It's really good for the recruiters to get out here. It's a new type of environment for us, not our typical meeting, so it's really good. We've had a lot of one-on-one time with the students. It's been great. I'm looking forward just to meeting with the kids, seeing the parents, seeing the game. I've never been to a massive game like this before, so I'm just really pumped up. It's awesome.
Since I've been here, I think we're 3-3. In the 6 years that I've been here, this is my 7th, so this will be the tiebreaker. But we've had games where we won last year in overtime, 14-7. 3 years ago, we were here and we played in a rainstorm, and it was raining so hard we couldn't even watch the film hardly because the water was coming down so hard, and the game was 48-47, and we won. And then last year, 2 years ago, they beat us here, and. So it's. I don't think the game has changed. Between us, these two schools, it's been a fierce rivalry. I'm very good friends with their coaching staff. They have a new coaching staff. Jeremiah Davis is there, and it's his 2nd year. But before that, Eric Henderson was there, and he was the head coach here at TC. So he went to West Potomac, and he had been on both sides of that fence. And the coaching staffs are very friendly, but the kids aren't. You know, they get it. It's a big time rivalry for them, which makes it exciting. I'm anticipating us to win. You know, that's about. And really, I mean, I hope we come out on top. But it's going to be, you know, it doesn't matter what our record is, you know, and what their record is. It really absolutely does not matter. You know, we're going to go out there tomorrow, and it's going to be a tough game, both ways. That's what I anticipate. And it's going to come right down to the end of the game, and you know, and that's the way you want it, really.